going to talk about plies. A plie means to bend, yeah? So to bend, that's a plie, to bend. We're going to get in a lot of details about how to do a proper plie. When we plie, all we're doing is taking our knees, and you always want to go over your middle toe. So if you look from the side, not your big toe, not forward. You don't want to ever land a jump or do anything like that. So always knee over the middle toe, which is engaging our turnout. Yeah, so turnout's being used, knee is over the middle toe, and it's a pretty line, yeah? And then you get that in first position, especially that nice diamond shape, yeah? And in fifth too.
One thing you want to always think about or keep in mind is that you don't want to be really tight and tense in your ankles, but you want to have this buoyant, sort of loose feeling. So sometimes when I'm teaching a plie exercise, I'll do a demi up, and then I'll do a 1, 2, 3 up, just so you can feel sort of the looseness in your ankles. And every time you plie, you want to make sure you're lifting up more out of your hips and pulling up in your lower abs so that you're not sticking your butt out and then you're not collapsing. So you always maintain this connection right here. And you want to make sure that your shoulders are over your hips and that they're not getting this way.
Yeah, no arch in that back. Always no arch in that back. Also, when we plie, heels stay on the ground, always in demi plie. Always heels on the ground in demi plie. When we do our grand plie, they do come off when they have to. So as we go down, they will come off just a tiny bit. And as soon as you can, don't stop at the bottom, press them right back down. So a lot of people like to go to the bottom and sit for a second. Don't do that, yeah? So if we do a grand plie, it's just down. And then right away, heels down to press up. The only one they don't lift at all in is second position. So in second position, as we do our grand plie, heels stay down on the ground. Don't let them come up. Don't get lower than your knees. Stay above your knees. Yeah, so that's a grand plie.
So when we're in second, we're plieing in second. We talked about the different positions, first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth. So we talked about in second position that you want 1 foot's distance in between. But when you do plies, you do want it a little wider than that so that you're not getting here, but you're more here.
So the knee's over the ankle, not the toe. You don't want the knee over the toe.
Fourth and fifth are two of the hardest positions. Just
100%.
in terms of your hips and proper alignment and all of that.
So in fourth position, when we take our plie, again, knee over the middle toe. The weight's in the middle of your feet. So don't make it in the front foot or the back foot, it's right in the middle. So as we plie, we go straight down the middle and then come right back up. And then as we grand plie, same thing, heels will lift a tiny bit and press them right down. And 1 foot is crossed directly in front of the other.
And you want to make sure that this hip isn't getting back.
Yeah.
That you keep your hips nice and square, and that you're really squeezing back here, and that your tailbone isn't sticking up, and that you're really lifted on both sides of your back and lifted in your stomach so that you can hold that position in your legs.
So we're going to give you a tiny plie combination that you can do at home and practice with. This is just beginner combination. So here we go. We're going to do demi and stretch. Heels don't come off the floor. Demi and stretch. We're going to take our grand plie and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Going forward and 2, port de bras, 3 and 4, flat back coming up. Good. Let's take our tendu to second. Good. And then we take our demi and stretch and demi and stretch. Grand plie, heels don't come off. And 6. Nice, 7, and 8. We go to the bar, hips don't change. 2, and 3, and 4. Good, coming up. And 6, tendu to 4. Good, fourth is about 1 foot distance. So then we take demi and stretch. And demi and stretch. Grand plie and 6, and 7, and 8. Good, let's go away from the bar. And 2, and 3, and 4, coming up. Good, tendu to fifth. Good, and we take demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. Grand plie, and 6, and 7, and 8 to the back. Take both shoulders with you, head goes to the side. 4, and 5, and 6. Good, and then we go to susu. Let's find our balance. In susu, we squeeze our feet together. There's no space between the feet. Awesome, and then Malia, will you turn sideways for me so we can see? Her feet are squeezed together, legs are tight, no arch in that back, it's perfect. Nice, and plie to finish. Good, and then we just repeat all of that to the other side. And that's our plie combination.